What's up, boys? It's your boy Dylan from Tennessee Bass Boys, and I think you already know what we're doing today. Another package here. As you can see, Amazon Prime got that free 2-day shipping, you know. But this is a fishing channel, so I'm pretty sure you already know what it is. So you got the trusty Baitcaster knife. It's actually a cool knife. It has a flashlight that sits in there. And it has a little fire striker and a seatbelt cutter. So, yeah, highly recommend this knife. It's by Baitcaster. But anyways, let's get back to this. So, ooh, I see a box. So, if you can't see this, it says Fish Drops by Luna. This is the Baitcaster made by Fish Drops. So this was $20 around there. I'll put the actual price on the screen. But so this is just my first opening. I literally just opened it, like you saw. I took it out of the package. So if you can see right here, it has it shows a diagram of all the parts. And then on the other flap, it has all the names of the parts, which is pretty cool. Just opening it up, first we have a Fish Drops user manual. 1981. They're a pretty old company, but, you know, it's a baitcaster. You don't really need that. We'll save that for last. Or, I guess there's only one other thing. It comes with a carrying case. I don't see why you would take it. If you're transporting, I guess, maybe. That's all that's in the box, besides the given. So, last but not least, let's check out this reel. The only other review I saw on Amazon came with a broken knob on his drag knob, or broken star off of his drag. But, looks like they sealed this up pretty nice with the plastic wrap. And, I'm not too much of a fan of the color on this reel, because as you can see, it's white and black mostly, with a little white tension knob. That doesn't sound amazing, but it's looks like a decent reel. It looks like some other cheaper reels that I've seen, like the older Bass Pro Shops. I'm trying to think what their name is. It's like it's cheaper now. It used to be a little bit more expensive, but let's see, this is it's a 7-ball bearing. Let's see, it says it right here. This is I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure this out for y'all so you can know what the specs are. I'm trying to see what the specs are. How to use a bait casting reel. Don't need to know, don't need to know, don't need to know. But apparently it doesn't tell you what the gear ratio is. I don't see it written anywhere. But I'm pretty sure it's like a 6 to 1. It's actually super smooth for a sub $50 reel. This feels super good for a sub $50 reel. But yeah. So that's pretty much for the unboxing. Now let's get into the garage, put it on a rod, and do some flipping maybe. See what we can do. So I'm out here in the garage. You can see my other bait casters. But the rod this is going to be going on is a Berkley Cherrywood HD. This is a let me check the specs. 7-foot rod, but I think it's about 6'6" because the tip broke off. I just added a new tip to it. It's a medium heavy, or no, it's a heavy rod. So yeah, and it's black. Berkley Cherrywood's a red. If you know that rod, I did get this custom done. So let's get into it. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty clean. I would like it better if the reel was all one color, but for $20, it's probably about a $50 setup altogether. For $50, can't go wrong with it. So let's put some line on this. What's up? I just woke up. Sorry, I was gonna go put the line on the reel last night, but I fell asleep, so let's go do that now. Actually, first, let's get some breakfast. this or microwave bacon? Microwave bacon. Thanks. Cooking with Dylan. We're gonna grab our 2 large white eggs, and you know what you do when you go and push your thumbs in a little bit. Oh, dude. I am such a good cook. I am so proud of myself. Get a paper towel. Let's just finish. Before you beat your eggs, like Chris Brown beat Rihanna, we're gonna spice them up. So, you know, everybody puts pepper in the eggs. Gotta do some of that. And if y'all are from the South, you probably know what this is. Tony Chachere's. If you are from the North and you don't know, you gotta get this. It's everything. It goes good on everything. Especially catfish. Oh my gosh. Put that on some catfish or some crappie. Best stuff ever. Anyways, let's finish this and get back to the reel. This is done. Let's get outside. Yeah, guys. So this used to be my flipping rod. It might still be. I'm going to test that out, see how that setup works. But this is the reel that I was talking about earlier. It is the Baitcaster. I'm pretty sure it's the Bass Pro. I'm pretty sure it's made by Bass Pro Shops. But yeah, this Baitcaster has a lot of the same qualities. So, but I think I paid like $30 for the Baitcaster, so a little bit more. But this used to be my flipping rod. It is a Shimano Sojourn, I think that's how you say it, or Sojourn. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Shimano Sojourn. I don't know. I'm sorry, but Shimano Sojourn with a Baitcaster reel. And my flipping setup for what I use is I don't use the EWG hook. I just use a straight shank. If I can get this off of here, but I just use a straight shank hook with I prefer to use Carolina rig weights. I just think they're a little bit heavier and they sound better. And then I put a bead on there. And on my flipping, I do snell my knots. I don't know if you can see that, but I tie my hooks with a snell knot for flipping. I just think it's a bit more strong, and I trust it a little bit more. But that's about it. So now, let's do some flipping with the new rod. Alright guys, just came outside with a new reel. Sorry for the wind, if you can hear it. But I'm pretty sure after looking at the specs online that I'm just gonna make this my new spinnerbait reel because I don't have one right now. So I'm just gonna make this my new spinnerbait and chatterbait reel. But anyways, let's just, right on here I have a trocar jig. I'm pretty sure it's from Strike King. It makes trocar, maybe, I don't know. But it's a trocar jig, 1 ounce. I use this when I'm fishing big ledges at Percy Priest. It's the trocar free swinging hook, which I like a lot because it gives it a lot more movement in the water. But I know y'all can't really see it, but we're just gonna make a few casts out in the yard right here, and I'll tell you how it feels. So first, you know, we got to get our tension knob adjusted. Too fast. And if you don't know how to adjust your tension knob, you want it to where the bait falls just enough. See, that's not enough tension because you just want it just enough to where it doesn't create any it doesn't create a backlash when you just drop it. That's really what I've learned. So now we're just trying to get this backlash out, so I'll come back to you when we get it now. So I'm just gonna have to do it holding it like this. I did get the backlash out. It was pretty easy, but that wasn't the reel's fault. That was my fault. I let it hit the ground when it was going too fast. So now we're just gonna give this a nice one-arm just side cast. Try not to hit my car. So we're just gonna give it a nice one arm like that. All right, so here we go. I don't know if you can see where that landed. It's probably about 20 yards out. So it's a decent casting distance. We're just gonna give it one more. This one time it's gonna be over the head. So don't know if you saw that hit. It was about 30 yards out. So that time was a lot better. No backlash at all. So let's sit down and talk about it. So that is, that's the video for this. I'm just going to do my recap right now. So in recap, it's not the best reel ever, but you know, you're not going to get the best reel ever for 20 bucks. I think it's a decent quality reel. I mean, you pay for what you get, like in pretty much everything. I think it's, it can compete with, probably my Abu Garcia. I have a Black Max, which is, in the same price range as this, and it can compete. This is actually a little bit cheaper than that. But yeah, it's not a bad reel. I would recommend it on Amazon. It's $21, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'll leave a link down there so you can go buy this on Amazon. Highly recommend it. Not a sponsored video, but just highly recommend it. And like I said, this is now my spinnerbait rod and my spinnerbait reel. So thank you for watching. This has been a reel review. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.